Hi, I'm Danny. Welcome back to another video. Today, I'll walk you through how to diagnose a blower motor that's not working properly or is noisy. I'll be demonstrating this on my 2009 8th generation Honda Civic, but you can use the same troubleshooting steps for many other makes and models. This is the final video of my HVAC diagnostic series. If you're dealing with other common issues, I've got you covered. For issues like the air not coming out the correct vents, the AC blowing warm, or the recirculation button allowing exhaust fumes inside the cabin, I'll put a link to these specific videos in the description below. I'll even add a playlist in the description below. First thing first, we need to locate and access the motor. On this Honda, there's a blower motor cover that needs to be removed. Simply reach up, grab the cover and pull it towards the rear of the vehicle. This will release the clips. Before we dive in, a quick note. The steps that I'm about to share with you, checking the fuses, the resistor, and the blower motor itself, these can be performed in any order. You should choose the order that makes the most sense to your particular problem. So start by pulling off the connector at the blower motor. There's just a little tab right there. Push it and pull it down. There's the tab right here. So you'll see a white wire and a green wire. So the white wire, that's going to power up the blower motor. And the green wire, that's going to go over to the power transistor. It's also called the blower control module. Now we need to see if we have power on the white wire. So I've got my meter hooked up. Here's the COM lead is going to go to a ground back here. I just need to turn on my key. And let's go ahead and check the white wire for battery voltage. So we have 12.92 volts, so that's good battery voltage. By the way, I just wanted to show you my lead. So these are actually pretty good leads. I'll put a link in the description. They have alligator clips when you need them, and when you don't, they're just a regular lead. If you had no power on this white wire, you would have to go check the relay and the fuses. Let me go show you where those are. The underhood relay box is on the left side. Remove that. So the blower motor relay is going to be this one here. So if I pull it out, you'll hear the blower stop. I'm going to put it back in. And then the fuse for the blower is a 40 amp. We'll pull that out. You'll hear the blower stop. I'm going to put everything back in. And I want to show you the relay terminals. What I want to show you on the relay terminals is two of them should have power. There's battery voltage on that one. And there's battery voltage on that one. That means both fuses are good. So I said both fuses. Let me show you where the other fuse is. The other fuse for the blower motor circuit is under the left side dash. It's fuse number 36. It's a 10 amp, and if I pull it, you'll hear the blower motor stop. The easiest way I found to check the complete blower motor circuit is to simply put a test light in between the white wire and the green wire. So I have a test lead coming out the white wire, which was power. It's going to go into the ground lead of the test light. It'll go through the test light and then back through the green lead, and the green lead goes to that power transistor. Now I just need to have the key on. And then I'll take the blower control knob and I'll slowly make it higher and higher. And as I do, you'll see this light brighten. And as long as it gets brighter on every setting, and then I'll lower it, that means your blower control module is working fine. And the next thing you want to do is test the blower motor itself. I'm not sure I could have done this without all these leads, and I'll put a link to these leads in the description. Now I'm going to power up the blower motor to see if it works. to do that, I need to supply power to the power side and then ground to the ground side. So I have a circuit tester that'll actually do that. You just push the button forward and it'll supply voltage to the tip. And it's also got a ground lead, which I've got hooked up already. So let's go ahead and power up the blower motor to see if it works. And it does. So our blower motor works. If it didn't turn on, you would know it was a blower motor that's bad. So this is my connector kit. I use this for all my electrical diagnostic work. So this is what I use for that blower motor. This went into the connector. This went into the blower motor. This end can connect lots of different ways. I can go this way and then go into the meter itself. Over here, we got a couple of test lights. So this is probably a $25, $30 test light. And then this one is probably a $5 test light. They both work the same. These are what they call circuit probes. You saw me supply power and ground. This is about $100. It has a couple cool options. And then this one is probably about $30. Does the same thing. It's just not as fancy. This one, I think, is probably $50. I'll put links to all this stuff in the description. There is a couple checks that you can do on the resistor module, but first we need to remove the connector. So on the connector, the black lead needs to have a good ground. There it is, that's a good ground. The other thing you can do is check the resistance on the blower motor resistor itself. It's terminals 3 and 4. They're the two bottom ones. You should have 1.5 thousand ohms. And that's exactly what I have. If your blower motor is noisy or it vibrates, a lot of times it's not the blower motor itself. Something's stuck in there. And you'll need to pull down that blower motor and see if there's something in there. A lot of times you can come in through the cabin filter. Just pull out the cabin filter and reach your hand in there and see if something's stuck in the blower motor. That'll save you from buying a blower motor. I hope you got something out of today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I'll put links to the products and the tools I used as well as related videos in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.